the trail, you know, over the years, where it's like, I remember, I think like a year and a half ago, I even told my stream, I was like, guys, I can definitely feel Riot just kind of like not really putting attention to their game or like doing any new stuff. So like I can tell that this is somewhat on its way, where like they're not putting any type of like resources on it, and they're just kind of like keeping it on maintenance mode. And people hate when I say that, because obviously there are games that have like are truly on maintenance mode, like, you know, like Heroes of the Storm and all that. They don't really get as much support. But it's like, to us, at least with the level of like attention that League used to have, we can feel that it's like a lot of the resources just, they're not there anymore. So you know, we got spoiled. At the same time, like just playing other games and seeing how other companies manage their games, it's like really sad, because even this level of like communication and effort they're putting on League right now, which quote unquote people say, oh, it's on maintenance mode or whatever, like me, for example, even though it's really not like to that extreme, bros. Even the current level of communication and effort is like insanely higher compared to any, or like 99% of the other games out there. Like the developers for other games straight up ignore you. Like they don't even, they don't even, they pretend you don't exist. Mm. Through this, we League players are spoiled as fuck when it comes to communication. Yeah, I agree on that. Like we are. It's just, you know, we're like we just we're essentially just like too used to it, you know. Like we all the attention, all the effort that they were putting, constant communication. It's just kind of all those people that have like this passion for that, just like making the community better and all that. At least in like from Riot's end, they're like working on other projects now, which is awesome. Because like I mean, realistically, if you think about it, they if you were a Rioter and you wanted to work on new projects and stuff, like you probably wouldn't want to work on League already when the game's already been out for so long, and it's like you know what you're getting into. All the new projects have so many more possibilities. So we're like the only child that gets a sibling. You know, I was thinking of that. Oh yeah, Yasuke. I literally looked at the ranked ladder, and I was literally thinking about how I look at Grandmaster now, or even Masters, and I think it's like, isn't Diamond, isn't Masters and Grandmasters literally Diamond 3, Diamond 2. Grandmaster's like Diamond 1 ish. And then Masters all D3, D2, D4s from back in the day. That's how hard I think like the inflation levels came up. Like, and it's like, I know that Riot did it to make like sure that people felt like they were progressing, right? But it's, oh my god, I don't know what it is. I think it's a problem on like how I think about it though, or like how like us old players think about it, because we're like, wow, doesn't that just completely nullify, or at least like lessen the effect of like, oh like it felt so good to get to this point, like I feel like you felt proud of the achievement, but now it's like everyone just kind of gets it, like participation trophy. Like that's like, I told my stream a couple of days ago about that, and I was like, damn, you know, like I know what Riot's going for, but I don't know if it's gonna have the same effect. Because that it must also suck for people who get masters now to have to think about that, right? Going like, oh, did I really improve? Am I really doing well, or is the system just making me feel like I'm improving? It's a shame. It's a shame. But I mean, again, at the end of the day, it makes sense why they're doing it. Here's what I don't want to back back. Masters doesn't mean anything. Well, it's like it's not that it doesn't mean anything. It's just that it's definitely cheapened. by a lot, and it's a shame. Because now if you want to be considered like Diamond 1 level from back in the day, you have to get Grandmaster. There's like this really heavy grind that comes from it. Hey RBZ, I know you're getting that critical error shit all the time. Isn't it funny, bro? You know how like that one patch or two, actually like 3 patches, I was getting like that huge FPS issue. Now I don't get it anymore to that extent. Isn't it funny how I don't get that critical bug ever? It's just you. Smiles. Lots of people are having it. Yeah, Viper and I were getting the bug. It's like, oh, it must have been an NA bug, huh? Huh, RBC? NA bug? Sounds like an EU bug to me right now. Shut the fuck up. Why are you judging RBC, man? Come on. I mean, I'm just, you know, having an observation. Ooh, that auto attack range, kind of nutty. Oh, her spacing and micro is actually pretty good. Nice. This is one of like the first players in LAN that are actually like doing proper micro. I respect it. Damn, I fucked it up. Wow, the Lulu's here. Very nice. Good rotation from them. I should have just backed off, I guess. I didn't know that. Damn, the Kindred felt really tanky for that level 4. Well, I guess we take a little bit of gold back. Nice. That actually helps out a lot. Lulu. Damn. Okay, I fucking inted. She's recalling right here. Can you never mind. Okay, might be. What do I want to do? Alright, we'll do this. Lethal Tempo kind of cheesy. Nah, it's not cheesy. You just have to play around it. I kind of inted it a little bit there. Fuck. I should have just let her crash. At least with Lulu not being bot lane for a while, should help them up bot lane a little bit. Not like it matters too much. How come you're going Eclipse first every game? It's pretty good for snowballing, or at least like going for like full damage early. I like it. It's kind of like a disrespect move against most opponents, though. It's like you shouldn't. You could just go Hydra first most of the games, and it's better. But that's okay. Lethal Tempo's in the back. No, Lethal Tempo's pretty fucked for a lot of champions, especially like Jax, Yasuo, Yone, that type of stuff really early. Trindamere to a certain extent, but not as much because like he doesn't. I guess he does all in level 1 like that, like really heavy sometimes, but it's like not recommended against a lot of the bruisers anyway. So, but like Jax and all that stuff becomes fucking insane with lethal tempo. Okay, level 6. Yeah, she's playing the matchup well, actually. That's good. At least like I said, like the micro aspect. Better than a lot of the Irelia players that I play against, at least. That's good. I'm dead. Yeah, her micro's on point. Nice. She's gonna have to ult me though, I think. Yeah. Nice. Well done, well done, well done. I respect it. Nice. I disrespected her too much. I was playing her like I'm playing like a standard Irelia player. She actually knows what she's doing. So what I need to do now that I know that, even though she's gonna be pretty ahead of me now, is I actually gotta play the waves and play like the spacing properly. Yeah. The LIM General Sniper could be. Jesus, man, he's actually playing really well. There's I've so far in this server, from all the games I played, I've only played against like 2 good top laners. This is the second one. Let's see if I can get a cheese back with Zed to help me out. I mean, I still know the matchup in detail when I can fight and when I cannot fight. I guess she just assumed that I would just fucking like suicide or something. Like that's a point where like she can't all in no matter what. Also, when she has Blade of the Ring King, she can, but I don't know why she did that. Good top laner. I mean, she's playing micro really well, you know. Back up. Any suggestions who you think I should play in Street Fighter 6? Look at the full roster. There's actually a lot of really cool characters, and like, you know, dude, it's so sick. Like graphically and like aesthetic, like just oh sorry, aesthetically, and then just like the way they play, it's so cool, man. There's like the dancing girl, I forget her name. I think it's Manon, I think is her name or whatever. It looks so sick, man. I don't know if you like that type of design, but it's so good. Okay, never mind. This Irelia, like her base, like micro and like waves with Qs and the E and all that, it's pretty good. But then like she's making some really dumbass decisions. That's because when Street Fighter, when Goku came out, I went to Eno, we're like, not too hard, play this. Well, no, that's the thing. The thing is, like, Eno was like such a weird character. So Strive has this issue where like that game, you pick characters, and each character can play like you were essentially playing some weird shit. It's like you were going into the game. If you let's put it into like a league perspective. Okay. You were going into the game as a mid laner, right? And then instead of picking like a standard mage or assassin or whatever, you picked Illaoi mid or some shit, right? I'm like, dude, no, okay, like this isn't something that you want to start off the game with or learning, I think. I mean, I guess you could, but it's you're kind of just fucking yourself over a little bit if you wanted to learn. But in Street Fighter 6, everyone pretty much like plays at least somewhat to like the universal tools, right? So you don't have to worry about that. I guess maybe if you pick something like Dalsum, like you know the Buddhist guy. I could have killed her, but I didn't want to use my flash for it. Nah, it's not even universal combos. It's just like I like the game plan, you know. Like for example, like Dalsum is a character that just kind of like you press a button like a jab, and your fucking hand teleports from, or like it stretches out from one side of the screen to the other, right? So that might not teach you like some of the stuff that you need to learn when you're playing Street Fighter. Might build bad habits, so that type of thing, you know, those type of characters kind of like fuck you in like the short term, I guess. You just play whatever looks cool and stick with it, like with every game. Yeah, but it's like, yeah. See, it's like I agree to a certain extent, but it's like imagine you play FGC, like BK. Imagine like you play in League, right? You go in and you fucking pick Yumi, Gana, or whatever, right? And it's like, yeah, I mean you could play them, but like you're going to be missing so many things. You know, it's like, yeah, you can, but I don't know. It's like I don't like putting people on things that just like mask out like, I don't know, like 30% or like half of the game. Like if they're trying to like learn or like, you know, get into a new game like that, it's like, I don't know, it's like weird to me. But that's just me though. Maybe I'm wrong in this situation. Even though it is, I guess like it's just an opinion. It's like not wrong or right, but still. It's like, okay, once I get my brother. You're going so ham. Well, she has no ult now. She's gonna get her stacks though here though. I'll try it anyway. Well, she was impressing me a lot with her micro at the start of the game, and now like all that has just left my brain. I'm like, damn. She knows how to move, she knows how to do her stuff, but then like she has like no concept of like when to actually do her stuff. It sucks. I feel like 90% of users don't know how to jungle rotate. It's basically like the same as missing 30-50% of the game. Yeah, but that's like knowledge, like macro aspect, right? Like I'm talking about like micro, like just knowing your tools and like how things interact. I mean, like it's like I said, it's at the end of the day, it's just an opinion, and you know, it's like what I'm saying is not facts. Like, you can start off with whatever character you want, do whatever you want. But I personally never put anyone on characters like that right away. I can probably bait her for Zed. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset. Yeah, honestly, I mean, now that I think about it, you might be right, at least for just like the general player. Like, it's just like, oh, just play whatever the hell you want, do whatever, and it's like maybe at some point down the line, when like you hit like when you hit a wall, then you can start thinking about like learning the fundamental stuff. Nice. Because I'm saying, at least from like a perspective of someone that I think skipped a lot of the game, not even just for fighting games, but just for like League of Legends, right? As I was learning them, by picking certain characters and certain things, I actually stunned or like stopped my growth as a player. Even though that's like the fun part for me, right? Like figuring things out, I stunted it pretty hard by picking certain things and like playing a certain way. I think you can't compare fighting game characters to League, since the League characters have to fill a role. Well, no, it's like I think you can, because like for example, some characters get away with completely removing in League, right? Like auto spacing and like I guess like CSing, for example, is like one mechanic that gets removed from champions because they essentially do it for you and things like that, right? So it doesn't have to be like synergy within roles and within champion matchups or like team compositions, right? Alright, might be, Chief. Might be. You got me. You blew me up. Betting on characters need to have enough tools to be self-sufficient. But sometimes they don't. And the thing is, the self-sufficiency thing, it's like not really what I'm discussing. It's like the fact that they might remove like 30 or 40% of the game when you pick them, and then down the line, like you suffer greatly for not knowing that, is like what I'm thinking about. I will never understand the joy of scaling on AD carry. Bro, what do you mean? I've played AD carry before. I don't fuck with it. I don't like doing it, like just farming for 20 minutes at the mercy of my teammates. Like playing AD carry is masochist role in solo queue. You're crazy. I fucked around with Adrian Riven. Items so nuts really might work. Nah, I wish, bro. I'd fucking do it. I think that item is busted as hell. But I definitely, I don't think you can do it on Riven. At least with, there's just better items. Damn, our Zed's not even here. Our Zed's fucking farming wolves? Oh, he's dead. That's strong enough tools to do that, then it just comes down to playstyle difference now. Well, that's the thing. A lot of the time they don't, Juan, right? Like you removed your ability to play that part of the game, and then on top of that, then the character, like the RPS or whatever situation, right? It might not be strong enough, might be weak as hell, and then it's like you just lose off of it like really heavy. In a perfect world where, yes, it would be completely like oh yeah, like this situation gets fixed up by the character's tools, great. But you know, you and I both know game developers they don't know how to balance stuff well properly, like for 90% of the things, so it ends up just being like you just get fucked. Oh, should go back. Oh, never mind. I'm not going back. Oof. Oh. Let me go up there and kill Irelia with this girl. I think she's not technically missing anything, right? Well, the thing with her is that she doesn't move like a standard character. So if you throw her for like a beginner, right? You miss the ability to literally just move. You literally can't move. Like you know how she moves, like by holding forward and back and like going up in the air with the floats. If you're throwing like a new player into that, it can be really like it can give you like a really bad idea. Oh. What is this, man? It's not that I don't move in normal. Okay. Name me one other one besides you know, that moves like that. That doesn't have standard, you know, jump, dashes, etc. No, Leo and Pot, they move, they still move fine, right? Like they move like a standard character. Ino's the only one that moves like that, bro. Fucked up. Fucking, it's like I'm playing Master E against Master E, man. Alright, let's see. Let's get. Ah, we'll get GA. Fuck it. Batman has a float. Oh, I haven't played Strive since they added. Actually, I haven't even played Strive before they even added the new or like that one character that's like high, I guess. That people play this stuff just like crazy. I don't know. I saw Sin's trailer and like for like his abilities and all that when he was about to get released, and I was like, damn, this shit looks like ass. Just because like compared to like the top tier stuff, being a little weak. Alright, I got my JSA. These games are such fiestas, bro. I want to ask you something, but I don't know the words in English. Can I do it in Spanish? Yeah, you can hit me with it, Liquid. I got you. Dude, actually, wait, I've been autopilot this whole game. I haven't been paying attention. We've been fucking doing some weird-ass fights. Gotta go. Have a good one. Alright, Alex. Have a good one, bro. You're passing by, man. Laugh my ass off. You just noticed. Yeah, bro. No, I just noticed I've been fucking autopilot this game because we were talking about that stuff. I haven't even been thinking about how did I even get here. So it's like this is not good. Oh my god, the CC is crazy. Damn, I can't move. Alright. Oh. Baker time. Let's go. Ult. Uh-oh. That's not McVeigh's. Werhli. But Yuumi still offers heal, shields, movement speed, buffs, so I see both just like Lulu. Alright. Well, okay, now that I wasn't paying attention this whole match, and now the game is actually difficult because I wasn't paying attention. What do we do, champ? What do I do here? Bueno, depende, Liquid. ¿Dónde tú vives? En Miami.
Mi espíritu no está perdido.
Alright, I gotta back up after that.
La espada es el espejo de su portador.
Yeah, because he's asking me about if exit lag, if he connects through exit lag to the Miami server, he'll get the same amount of ping as me. I'm like, well, it depends on where you live. Like, you know, program can't break the speed of or the rules of physics, bro. You literally, it's like it's usually just a rerouting program. I guess me split pushing here, it's like good. I will keep pushing. Oh no, I'm gonna keep pushing actually. They really don't know how to not fight. How are these master players? It's pretty normal. Remember what Yasuke and I were talking about earlier. Where like Masters nowadays is like Diamond 4 from back in the day, so it's like this is pretty expected for like Diamond 4 gameplay. Especially when you think about it, it's LAN, which is also a lower like level for like competition brackets. So this is probably like Platinum if you think about it. Like if you really focus on it. You in Dominican Republic? Oh no, yeah. Liquid, si tú vives en República Dominicana, ¿verdad? No, los programas no hacen nada, ¿entiendes? El ping depende del lugar donde tú vives. Si tú vives ahí, nunca vas a coger mejor que 40, ¿entiendes? So, no importa qué programa uses. I don't want to die for this dragon, no way.
Mi espíritu no está perdido.
I can just kill their backline. I'm just gonna make sure that they can't end the game by pushing mid lane. I like how they're just chasing my team so hard. They literally can't end the game. I don't know why they're chasing so hard. Like they get an inhib, but you see the decision making? Now they're gonna go for the dragon most likely, right? So now since they're going for the dragon, take this little inhib up here. Okay, I couldn't get it.
No vuelvas a dudar.
Shame. Come on, I gotta dip. I gotta go back. Wow. Nice rotation. Oh my god, the Gale Force killed me. Fuck. I'm a little salty that the Gale Force just fucking killed me like that. He has Gale Force too? Dude, fuck these mythic items, man. They're painful. Alright, we lost. By the way, Gale Force is one of my most hated like additions to the game. But honestly, when I think about it, it makes sense because it's like as a bruiser, like a bruiser player, right, for topside. Fuck, man, giving all these champions extra dashes with executes are fucked up. Fuck it, let's build Gale Force 2. I've done it sometimes, actually. It's actually not as bad as you think. It just depends on the matchup. And then, but the thing is, like, then you're too squishy. In team fights, you just disappear, bro. You think you're squishy with the, what's it called? With the lethality item? Wait till you fucking play. And you literally just disappear with, like, by any ability. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Like, an auto attack from a vein, just 78% of your health is just gone.